So for those people who don't know my story, I started at a financial planning company out of college, and I was there for about 4.5 years. And I was quote unquote successful, but also I wasn't happy. And, you know, I was 22 when I first started. So being 22 and a woman in finance, you kind of stick out like a sore thumb.
Yes.
And so as much as that was such a foundational part of my journey, because I got great training, how to be a financial planner, how to market, how to run a business, I also learned that I wanted more freedom and independence to do my own version of this. I always had an idea to have my own business and be entrepreneur. I didn't even know what that word meant though. So I left and went to an independent company for about 2 years, and I really used that as a stepping stone to eventually launch my own company. So the decision to launch my own company about 6 years ago was mainly because I wanted that complete freedom to launch all these ideas I had and the vision I had of how I wanted to be known in this space, which was more of a financial expert, not just an advisor. I wanted to do both. I wanted to help individuals, but I also wanted to be more in the media, in the front, you know, as a change maker, or just leading the way for specifically women at that time to say, look, there's another way. You don't have to follow this old traditional model that doesn't make sense for you or you can't relate to. And quite frankly, like any entrepreneur journey, you kind of just leap and go for it. I had no idea, you know, what I was really signing up for.
You did not want to work for someone, but your why was so that you would have the income so that you could pursue your passion.
And we all know that's the first step to entrepreneurship.
That's the first step there.
Yeah. No, I had to, because I say this, and I've said this before, like, you know, your revolution, anybody's revolution has to be financed. You can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna.
That's
like,
right.
I have no income. Yeah. So, but I knew what I wanted to do long term, and I was like, well, there's the only, you know, the best part about this is I can further my skills.
How has the internet allowed you to build your brand, both with Instagram and on outside other outlets? How does that work?
Instagram right now is my biggest platform.
Okay.
I haven't got that Twitter savvy yet or Facebook savvy, but Instagram has been my major platform, and that has been the way to help me get my brand out there because it's so widespread.
Yes.
You put something out there, you use the proper hashtags, and it goes everywhere. And you find a way to put it out there where it's not boring, to where it's unique. Like if I want somebody to buy something from me, I'm not gonna say, "Hey, buy this shirt."
Right.
Like, you know, if I could take a Kim Kardashian video and sabotage it and market my brand, and that's gonna get more sales, then that's the way I do it.
Right.
So that's the way social media has allowed me to get my product out there and get it sold, and for other people too.
I love it.
Man.
Yeah.
The most important thing about music is getting a message across.
Right.
Like, people feel like making music is about having a hit record, but a lot of the first hit records were messages.
That's absolutely true.
But people tend to forget about that because, you know, of the whole Soulja Boy era, the U and all that kind of stuff. Like, that's great. Don't get me wrong. We can make those records any day.
Right.
You know, I feel like those are the records that you want to kind of close out your album with. Like, but coming in, making a project, it's about getting your message across, getting your story across, like trying to connect to the people. And it's something about you that can connect to everybody. Little do you know it. So I want to be the person to help you get that piece across so that you can connect.
So they can connect.
My objective is, when I'm always reaching out to somebody, is how can I help you out first?
I love that. I was
Yes,
just talking about
we
that.
were
with Sean.
talking about that.
Let me help you out first, then I'll tell you how we can help each other and
Yes.
take it to the next level.
Preach,
That's the
I love
only
it,
way
man.
stuff is gonna work.
Yes, and I like that you said that because DJ Bander and I, we talk about that a lot, is that, you know, we meet people in our everyday lives and in social, you know, atmospheres, and the first thing they want is for you to do something for them.
Yeah.
So they immediately put you to work. You know,
Exactly.
and so in turn, you know, you may do it, but how many times are you going to interact with that person because you see them as someone who wants something from you versus someone who is there to help you, and that's the first touch. And I like that about you because you said, let me see what I can help you with first, and then we can talk about what we can do together.